P10 Simplified has made our work easier. So what you just need to have is a payroll, which can enable you to navigate that one. So if you log into the iTax and download the P10, and then you will be able to file your return very easy. But remember, the iTax is the final part, which you might not have to dwell much on the iTax, but where there is a lot of work is the payroll. So you have to be updating your payroll. I've even updated mine. So this is we are filing for August. So I will update here for August. I'll also make sure that also I have to close this. You also need to make sure that it is capturing the correct data. So if you have this Excel payroll, what you just be doing is just to update. So you just need to copy for the previous period. If you have for the previous period, you just need to copy and maybe do some amendment, a bit of amendment. And in this amendment, it is just only on the database for the change of employees. I've removed 2 employees here. I've added 1 employee here with this value. You can see even the value is different with the format of the other one. So what I also need to have the same format. I can copy this, Control C, click the format painter, put here to keep the same format. So having that, I just need to confirm the current month if it is picking the correct value. Yes. So the taxable pay of 53,404, we have a pay of 8,404. So I have to confirm also with the online accounting payroll softwares to check whether I'm getting the correct value for that amendment of my payroll. I can use which one? Wingu. Let's use Wingu. A gross salary. If you check my payroll, that is the gross salary of 59,504. 59,504 as a basic. Tier 1 and Tier 2 calculate. I'm confirming whether I'm getting the correct payee. My payee should be 8404.81. What do I have in my Excel payroll? The same. Great. So you can see my payroll is working very well because I added 1 employee, and now I deleted I've removed some of the employee, that is payroll number 12 and number 14. You can see my payroll, I've removed 2 employees, so I don't have payroll number 12 and 14. So which means our CSV for P910 will also be affected. We will not have the data for the 2 employees that we have removed, because we say this Excel payroll is an automatic one. So if I go here, I can be able to see here, I don't have the data for these employees. So I will not delete here because this Excel payroll, I'll have to use it in the next period. So I will not delete this one, but I will delete once I extracted this information and take it into my final CSV. But in this case, I will leave it the way it is. I'll just need to increase another number here, payroll number 19, because in our database, we have a payroll number 19. So I'll have also to increase here, because our main concern is to file payee. So our main concern in this case is current month and the P910 new template for CSV. So I will select this, increase to number 19. So once I have done that, I will select the entire data here up to that and then drag it down. So if I drag it down, I get pay of that one. You can see pay. So let's confirm whether the total amount we have it in the column Z that is the self-assessed pay, is totaling to how much? Let's see, is totaling to how much? 14,643.3. Yes, 14,643.27. Is it the same with what we have in our current month? 14? Yes. So which means our formula are working perfectly. They are extracting the information from our current month and auto-populate in our P10. So if this one is okay, then what I just need to do is to log into the iTax, download a CSV file. Maybe we have a new CSV. Remember, P10, it keep on changing. We have version this, version this. The one which I have it here. I don't know whether they have already updated this one for my P9. You see, this is a P9 for the old one, but I need to use today Simplified. I think Simplified is working today very well, unlike the previous month. I will also have to arrange here. You can say I have Simplified for July, but I don't know whether they have updated this one because it keep on changing with different fashion. So I'll have to log in, download a new one. So once you log in, you just go to File, Return, Pay, Next, download CSV, Simplified. Let's use Simplified, the first one. So I will click here to download and then open. So we wait to complete. So it is completed. I always recommend, if you are downloading the CSV from or any file from KRA, what you need to do is to copy that first, cut and save in your folder. Cut and save in your folder. That is, I will save it here. And then we will rename it. This is for August. This is how I rename my file, 2508. So once you do that, we have to close whatever we have it there. Okay, good. So once you rename it, now you can also have these so that you can have the same. This is P10. I just want to align these, my arrangement, so that I can have still not the same. So which means this one we also need to put that. Yeah, so you can see it is well arranged. I like consistency. Now let's right click this, go to properties, unlock the security, open it. If you see this message, it means it is working very well. If you see that message, it means it is working very well. Put the PIN of the company. Original entries for, you're filing for head office. August. So my main concern is to prepare a CSV for employees, but you can see we don't have employees with disabilities. You can see this section. So what you normally do, you can deactivate this one to put no, or you can put so that we deactivate the other part, the lump sum for arrears for the fringe benefit and all that. We don't have that. So we only have section B, which we have to import a CSV for this section B, which we will not struggle again to import the CSV here because we already have a working payroll here. So in our working payroll, which is this one, we'll just need to prepare a CSV using this working payroll. Everything here is automatic. You don't need, what you only need to do is to adjust your database. I've said that. So if you get this payroll in the links which we have provided there at just 1,000 shilling, you just need to pay. Everything will be sent to your email immediately after you pay. So you don't need even to contact us to send you the file. No. Once you pay, you get everything in your email. So I will click up here. You can see that triangle. You click that to copy the entire worksheet. Once you copy that, click Control N to open a new worksheet. Control N, and then we will paste as values. We will not paste as it is because it has some formula. So if you paste direct, you might not get the data because there has been linked with some formulas. So we will copy as values. How do we copy as values? I've taught you a lot of advanced Excel formulas. So click Control Alt V, Control Alt V to get the special paste, and then click the values. You want to copy values and make sure that once you select that triangle, make sure that your cursor is in A1 so that it will allow you to copy. So we'll copy that. Now we'll have to remove the employees which we had removed in our payroll, number 12 and number 14. You just need to delete. Now, remember in your CSV, if we don't have a payroll in your P10, you don't have a section for payroll number. So we will not need this payroll number. So column A will also have to delete column A. So I will click delete column A. Now we have our CSV. And you can see in the top, I also input the headings of our P9 data, P9 10 data of our simplified. So which means also when importing, we don't need this data, but it is a guideline or it guides you on what this column, this column is what, like in this case, this is PIN. This is the name of employee. Where are we getting 0 for the name of employee? So you can see these are some of the things which you have to check. We are getting 0. Where are we getting 0 or the name of our employee here? So which means we have changed some data, that is column. We have to go back. I have to not save this one because the name of employee, we are getting 0 here. So we have to troubleshoot our payroll. So A3, employee data, A3. So if we go here, A3 in our database, A3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be column 4 so that we get the name of the employees. Good. So I'll have to change here to 4. So if I change here to 4, you can say I'm getting now the name of the employee. That is the advanced Excel formulas, A function, V lookup, and also we got a training for that. I'm always forgetting that. We got a training for advanced Excels. If you want to know more about advanced Excel, we also have the link in our website, which we have the pre-recorded videos for Excel, which it costs you 3,500. If you want the live session for advanced Excel, we also charge 5,000. And we all have all these sessions. We'll also cover how to prepare the payroll and all these things. So I will just need to drag my formula down and I have the name of employee. So let me delete this. I delete this. Click the A up there, copy, Control N to open a new, Control Alt V paste the values. Now let's counter check the name. It is okay. Resident, it is okay. Primary, it is okay. Person with disabilities, no. Exemption, no. Total cash is okay. There is a section which if we delete this column, we will remove some section here. I think section M and N, which we have to counter check. So I will delete the first column, and then let's see if all this CSV is good for us to work. Exemption, benefit not given, total, type of housing benefit. If you go back to housing benefit, what do we need in the column L? Housing benefit, is it active one? In this, it is inactive, so it should remain empty as it is. That's okay. If you go to this one, is other benefit, 0 total gross. Yeah, I think total gross is the one which we'll have to counter check. Let's see our total gross. Total gross per year should be inactive, so which in this case also our CSV should be empty, which is okay. Social housing levy, can we put these 3 decimal place, 2 decimal place? See it picking, we can put 2 decimal place. That is the column for SHA, NSSF, other benefits, pension, housing levy. Also this housing levy, can we put in an accounting perspective? Taxable pay. Taxable pay, let's see, counter check the taxable pay here. It's also inactive. It should remain inactive. And then personal relief, that is column B. Personal relief is column B. And then also this one, let's put it in 3. But the other one, if we put that one, this one will remain, we can say undo. Because if you click accounting, it will make this one, the other option which they have zeros, to be empty. So what you can do, you just need to click, go to numbers, put 2 decimal place. Okay, good. Or even we can leave. Excel will have to, they will limit for the carry if you upload. So I think now, not even I think, it is now, okay, it is working. We will get an error if we upload, and it is good also to make errors. Because the best way to learn is to make error and to know where to correct. So once you have counter checked everything is okay, you will delete the first part, the first two rows, because we don't need them. We'll delete. So once you delete, save as a CSV. Do you know the shortcut keys of saving file as a click F12 in your keyboard? These shortcut keys also is much more important. So click F12, it will take us to save as. You will save in the folder. There is no hurry, we are doing it pole pole. They said pole pole ndio mwendo, sindio? That is P, CSV. Right, PAYE. I can use new template so that I don't CSV 2028 2508. I write new template that I don't mix myself. Save as a CSV. Good. So once you do that, if you save a file as a CSV, you realize the change of the name down here. So once you do that, just need to close this one. Remember, you cannot import a CSV if it is still open. So you have to close that. So I will close this, then come to this section, import. I will import. So let's pray that it will accept. Then it will not accept. We'll have to go back and readjust it. So come to section B and import a CSV, the new template, which is this one. Click OK. It is working. So our CSV is working perfectly. We have imported that. So we have to counter check whether the total pay we have calculated from our Excel payroll is matching with what the KRA Excel is giving us. So we'll have to go to the last section, which is this one. You can see the variant is just rounding off. And in any case, rounding off is not a material value. It is so immaterial. You can even check which one we have round off more. I think this one is okay, this one is okay, this one is okay, this one is okay. Which one again? This one is okay, this one is okay. So which rounding off? So I think even ours is more correct. Is the KRA which they are not doing much. Because if you add this, and you can see it is okay. Here is also okay. So, well, so once it is okay, you just need to go to the last section. Also in the simplified, you will not upload for the housing levy because they have harmonized that housing levy and give you in the last section. So our housing levy is 12,481. The total number of employees is 17. Housing, the NITA is 850. So what? Then we don't have the without the employees without PIN. That one we will leave that one as it is. So before we validate, we will have to counter check whether the total housing levy is giving us of 1248 is matching with what we have in the payroll, so that you don't have amendment, so that you will not amend your pay later. You have to go back to our payroll, check the housing levy. Housing levy. We are getting you see this one, we have the limit here 300. So if we go to exact housing levy worksheet, should be able to get the exact amount. This is let's drag it down here. We drag it down here. And remember, whatever you are contributing as an employee should be also employer and employee should contribute the same amount. So this one, if we take this equals to that, up to that, get the sum of that in our payroll. Yes, should be able to get 12 or 80. So that is the total housing levy, which is matching with what they have calculated here. So there is no difference. The difference is rounding off. And you know, always they carry the round off. You can see it is 0.92 in our payroll. Is it 0.9? Yes, 0.9. And you know, always carry the normally round off. Even if it is not above 5 or yes, above 5, they still round off. So I don't know why. So then everything is okay. What we need, the NITA, what we need to do is just to validate. So there is an error. The PIN of employee in A17. Yeah, this employee has been a case here. So we'll have to write it manually to accept. But that is not that. There is a small, I know what happened with this PIN. So you can see our payroll is working good. So why struggle with filing of return, preparing CSV, and yet we have a payroll which can help you to navigate all these things. So get yourself a payroll Excel. Even if the company, they have the payroll, get the payroll so that you can use to manage the payroll of your client. Our sheet is ready to be uploaded. Yes. Get it so that you can use to manage the payroll of your clients. If the company you are working with, they have the software, accounting payroll software. But if they don't have, get it again. You will use there, still use in your consultancy business. Okay, so once you've done that, go to website and upload here. They normally goes to the documents. That is 11:15 a.m. This one. Click OK. Then submit. Is it cycling? Yeah. And you can see we are now done with that. You can download. So you have seen a real application of you can see this is our data. Merge have been correctly uploaded. So you have seen that our payroll is working. I've used it. I'm not selling you something which I'm not using it. You can see I'm using it. And we have updated all that and we have used it to file our return. So if I'm using it, I am auditor, I'm an accountant, why not you? And we are in the same field. So click that link and get yourself a payroll software Excel today. And maybe other people will ask me, will we have that data? You can see in my data here, I have it all my Excel files here. So even if I come in 10 years later, I will be able to see this was my records, right? So get that Excel today and start mastering this. And don't forget again, after even getting this Excel here, you need to be good in Excel. And we have a training, we charge 5,000 for training, specifically accountants. I don't want to train the people with you are doing data analytic and all that. No, specifically accountant, because we have the specific payroll Excels which you have to master as an accountant. So make sure also you are getting or click that like and subscribe button in our video, and also give us a comment. Even if it is good, write good. If it is bad, give us that suggestion. We will improve on that. So it will help us a lot. So thank you so much.